Alright. Hooray, hooray! Sham has defeated the Demon King Nero. And all the kids are happy again. And they're all polite. Thank goodness. We have defeated the evil, if you will. Also, that's a cow. We should talk with cows. That's a moon cow. This is also a moon cow. You'd expect one of them to say something funny. It's hardly time for polarities right now, as we must travel the world in search of Big's doppelganger. And also, you have noticed, I've changed party members and put Hassan in the back, as he is the most experienced. But it is the will of the gods. And a few people are jobless right now, but that's okay. I hope you're not jobless. Because as you know, I now have new jobs. With Big being a fighter, a white belt. Shamiro being a merchant. The strange girl being a dancer twirler. And a goofball forgetter. And a beastmaster who is only truly a master of slimes. Well, it's time to get more knowledge in the world. How do you do that? You explore, you fight. So now that I have controlled the ship, there's a lot of places I could potentially visit. It's crazy, I know. So allow me to explore the world, and we'll be getting in a lot of fights. We may or may not make progress this video, but you never know. Hopefully we won't get in dozens and dozens of naval battles. And check out this small island right here. That's Muro's Island. You know, I could explore the castle, see if the door's unlocked. But for now, no. But as all great explorers do, they hug the coastline. Except when you're fighting stuff like sea flowers and octopus jar boys. Yes, that is an octopus. Wearing a helmet, wielding a bow and arrow inside a jar. I don't even know. But until we gain a few levels in our jobs, we're still going to be seeing our heroes doing what they usually do. Big has learned Sweet Kick. Shamiro has learned Identify. Mario learned to entice people. And Barbara, well, yeah, people. Yeah, new skills. Big can now Sweet Kick people. But since Hassan was in that battle, he didn't learn anything. Over here, we are learning to explore. Hey, let's find a new village. Sure, why not? Hello there, beautiful. This is the town of Monstraro. That is actually the town I was looking for. But since it's nearby... Hey! Let's discover stuff. Like, what's in these drawers? Nothing, of course. They're granny drawers. What do you expect? Excuse me, ma'am. Is the man of your house in? Big found a piece of cloth. This concerns me greatly. And an item store person and his young apprentice. I should buy a ton of medical herbs, but right now, not right now. Kid is a little shy though. And with the world peace, well, it's just a matter of exploring people. Amos the hero, perhaps. Maybe I should meet this Amos. That sounds great. See, there are more heroes than just myself. Well, Big's party and his friends. But as we know, Big is always searching for dinner, and instead robs people of their gold. Shame on you, Big. I should have changed your class to thief. Well then, you can tell he's been touched. Speaking of things to touch, here are weapons. Nothing really that new, but you never know when you might need it. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Some people just mumble weird stuff. And we are the typical adventurers. Don't mind us. We're the adventurers who save the world. The shell hat is slightly more stylish than a pointy hat. That's nice to know. I have really got to meet this Amos. Hey, innkeeper. Lazy innkeeper. Hey, dude. Tell the innkeeper he's lazy. Dreamers. What do you expect? Dreamers. But he's left his stores outside here for us. Nothing really good, to be honest, except the small metal plural. Let's see if we can find the plural. Innkeeper's lazy. Good thing we have the spell of return and can go to other inns that are more accommodating, if you will. And meet with villagers and wolf dogs. Hey, warrior. Hey, it's Amos! But he's not a hero? Oh, whoops. Well, it happens to some people some days. Looks like we got a subplot going on. Also, we got a scale show going on. A piece of cloth. He cannot equip it. I'm assuming that means loincloth. What else could it possibly be? Maybe a napkin? a handkerchief, a patch, well, the hero saved this village. And he's hurt. Well then, I guess he's sort of a Batman type. But always save your game. And when you save your game. And while you're saving a game. Remember to save yourself a drink or two. Today I am drinking water. Although I'm running low at the moment, so I may have to take a respite. Let's explore this land a little bit. There's a mysterious sign over there. But here are Orkmins. They look familiar, they're sprites, yes. But they're just piggies. And Muriel is singing and dancing. That might be charging up a skill. Speaking of skills, costing 0 magic points, Beacon Sweep Kick. That's a nice one target, a turn to react, obviously. Because we've seen it used before. And we've fought healers before. Always kill the healer first. Now there may be a few exceptions to this. But after a few battles, we'll learn a few more skills. Or at least find a few more gold. But hey, we are uncovering more of the map. Which really is sort of a magical map. Dancing carrots! Did you remember to eat your carrots today? Do you really want to eat your carrots today? Carrots provide vitamin E, which can be helpful for seeing in the dark. And now, Oriel has learned Deflect. She is now known as a leaper. Come on, Easy, don't you know you want to eat your carrots? Up here, however, looks like it's going to be another dungeon cave. Which is concerning. Don't know if I'm strong enough to handle this, but we're going to go for it anyway. They're all for all ages. Well, I should talk to that gentleman. He should tell me where I am. Where am I, sir? A seed of reasoning. Then again, he is a merchant, so the monsters might not be as tough as you think they are. It sounds delicious, though. Planting the seeds of knowledge against dog snipers. Wait, maybe that's Barbara that's singing and dancing, aka goofing off. Who knows? But either way you look about it, it looks like it's going to be a fairly long dungeon with all the ins and outs. Probably a goof off is not the thing I want to bring into an actual dungeon. But, well, you gotta learn it eventually. Everybody, there's always a slacker. Fortunately, it's not Mario. Camaro has become a buyer. He learned to wind up. He can also learn about items in chests by using the spell of Identify that I mentioned earlier. But this is mostly a linear dungeon with a few side paths. And the only other treasure here is the Morning Star, which I'm not going to go on the detour towards it, but if you wanted to go to the left, there's a few thousand gold pieces worth. Impossible new weapon. But it's not great. We've seen all these guys before, but let's show off our fighting prowess. And now Muriel can make our opponents dance and skip their turns. It should say start dancing, not stops dancing. But still, it's a sweet revenge for that sleep horn putting us to sleep constantly previously. That's a big bridge. That's a cloud giant. He's a genie with an attitude. I should probably stick to attacking. Muriel will paralyze whoever needs to be paralyzed. Or at least stop turn, I should say. Wind Slash. Naughty, naughty cloud giant. Cloud Giant has quite a few hit points. Obviously, he's a giant. Does that mean he's going to be a big success one day? Who knows? But not today. And give me a few moments while I medical herb up. Since there is no luck stat in this Dragon Warrior, or Dragon Quest, could style be taking the place of that, in a sense, being the determining factor of certain skills? Perhaps. Hey, Chameleon Man is back. He thinks he's a superhero, or supervillain, I should say. Unfortunately for him, he's not as tough as he thinks he is. He is rather agile, though. And poor Mario. Because I do have some of the, how you say, weaker defensive classes on right now, I am taking quite a bit of damage. Some medical herbs are nearly essential. Here we go again! Moo cows. Everywhere, moo cows. Why moo cows? Nobody likes sleep horns when they get the first attack, especially. And taking another quick look here. We're a little more than halfway through this dungeon. And there's the dreaded stone beast. Changing my strategy for this one. Oh, maybe I can hit multiples. Nope, can't hit multiples. Nice use of stop spell. Thank goodness. Because those fire beams can really hurt. Except, fire beam against them doesn't work very well either. Hey, Barbara is now a player. She learned how to whistle. And new tricks. She leaned new tricks. Thanks, translators! Oh yeah, speaking about the translation. According to the wiki, once again, I know, dubious, updating. Nobody has, published a fully translated patch of this game. So, as you would figure, there are going to be errors abound. But there were like 3 different teams working on this. As I was saying, what was I saying? Always when I have a good thought going on, I get interrupted. Interrupted by cloud giants. Oh yeah, I was talking about the translations. Three different teams tried to translate this. None of them got a full translation. Well, it is an RPG and it is a lot of text. No official English translation as of yet. Also, I think I went in a circle a little bit. So, give me a moment to get back to where I was. Hey, Camilo is now a cleric, and he learned to dig. Dig for treasure? Maybe? Or dig his way during battle. It doesn't cost any magic points. But I suspect there's just certain places, not here, that would yield something very special. Okay, let's go the correct way this time. And discover trees. Maybe it's a special type of search. And yeah, Barbara can whistle. In case you just want to stand in one place and fight. We're not doing that right now. Hey! Free gold piece. I guess. If you want to ride a robot to just dig one gold piece constantly, be my guest. I'm not doing it. But yes, even during battle I'm starting to see more error messages. Which is disappointing to say the least, that people give up. Hey, you remember that guy who was making Fez 2? He suddenly quit the sequel for no apparent reason at all, just because somebody insulted him. Rude, disappointing, and, well, he doesn't have to do anything you do it, tell him to. So you'll notice this room. Howdy, howdy. This room has the treasure chest we were talking about earlier, with the Morning Star, but we can't get to it. The only way to get to it was that one cave during the beginning. So now that I'm out of medical herbs, Big's heal will suffice, since mostly during battle he will be attacking in some form or fashion. And now Muriel, the dancer, is now a stage debut, and has learned a strange jig. If it's a strange jig I'm thinking about, it's a type that reduces MP, but it might be something else as well. Because to me that seems pretty useless against monsters. You know, a lot of monsters don't have that much MP. You'll see a lot of beginning monsters only cast like 1 or 2 spells, and then run out of MP. But as I was talking, it's almost... Yes, Paggle, she learned how to twerk. The blonde learned how to twerk. No surprise there. He'll kick your face several times in a row. Just like in Street Fighter. But this is Dragon Quest. And this is a Sprout. And it tickles. The plant is talking. Oh, sorry Mr. Plant. You just look like a... Oh, you're the... Oh, I'm sorry. You're the plant of reasoning. So now it's a matter of searching, I guess, the ground. Maybe digging would help better. Hey, Sham, he knows how to dig. Instead of looking through all 20 of these squares nearby, I'm gonna look at this thing real quick. Two spaces to the left. Found the seed of reasoning. Sounds reasonable. Yeah, it sounds like something to eat. But it's not something you can eat. It's part of a side quest. I wonder what possible side quest it could be. Well, let's return to Monstro to find out. And all of you can see where this side quest is going right now. So let's stop at the inn. And free inn. But now it's noisy, and we can't get any sleep. Hey, it's noisy out. We can't get any sleep. What? You're hiding something, innkeeper. Rude. Oh gosh, it is a big angry monster. Thank you very much. And we just hopped off the roof. As we do battle with Monstrora. Wouldn't it be nice if we had another hero join us? So let's beat up this monster thing and show it who's boss. Big, use your spin kick. No, it doesn't seem to be that much of a damage upgrade. But it might go against multiple monsters. So we'll see what happens in future battles. The monster is trying to protect itself, but it's kind of futile if you don't have friends to help you. Also, Barbara did something. Also, yikes. His strongest attack is very strong. Well, Sham is trying his best to get Barbara all back up, but she's such a goofball. Such a goofball. This monster seems rather tough. But we will prevail because we are the heroes after all. And now we'll learn the truth. The innkeeper is trying to save the monster from us. It's Amos! The hero! Heavy quote unquote. We have a hero to save. Well, at least get a free stay at the inn. But there's a lot of explanation you have to go. We've learned to deal with it. Well then. Poor Amos. And now this cookie monster is going on a rampage. There was a mountain to the north. Hey, it's the dungeon we just completed. And we have a seed. Put 2 and 2 together. And, well, you have your answer. So, yes, Big takes the seed and smashes it in Amos's face. That's kind of rude, but effective. Oh dear, I think we may have started something. Oh dear, he's becoming the monster again. Big, what have you done? Here we go again. What? Well then. Now he has control over this ability. And we have gained a new party member. Amos has joined the group. And I imagine that monster changing ability will be awesomely useful. So let's get a little bit of information before we call it video here about the village hero. Yeah, he starts out with a low level, but he has a really nice assortment of weapons and armor. And of course that ability to transform, and a heal to boot. So now we have another party member. Maybe he should have been the Beastmaster. And the villagers are none the wiser. But yes, now, Amos is now an adventurer with us. And now with our new friend, we set out once again to go adventuring. I'm going to stop by the Shrine of Dharma real quick, get him a class, and then we'll continue exploring the world on our ship, our magical ship. Would be nice if it could fly, though.